Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy... Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No.
Excuse me, but do you know if the traveler in
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing...
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It's...
Nourilette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so...
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but... Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit. Huh? Why were you just standing there? You did—
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details. The situation is... If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, If we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relate.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by... So I only hope that
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party even more lively, I've invited some...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were the children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps all I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something truly worth checking.
Now then, you have come regarding the
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette... Yes, as you surmised. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to...
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded.
An outright refusal. Very well. Okay. Why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to... It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request.
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an... However, if you absolutely must confer...
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be... We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters.
Could the knave be...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even the...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of... The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are... I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, the knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant... And secondly, is the consideration of the unique...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still... The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, But it should in fact, all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither my—
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may see— So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merapede's entrance.
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions in some—
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you will be compensated according—
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a Oh, no need to thank me for it.
Useless.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful, but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a brick?
Hey! You can't hear a taste!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know we can...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a...
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about it.
You make it sound easy.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free.
All right, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Paimon's so full.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan.
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? Can't touch me.
Time to go.
Brings a smile to my face.
All right, Nervalet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is... But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening and...
Paimon hopes you're right.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. All right, that's about all the time.
Don't worry, we won't let...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the...
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paper.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice.
Well, have you tried service with a smile?
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here, and even if I did smile at them,
Oh, she's got a...
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here.
Yep. Okay, let me see.
That would be it.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of
Wait.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon. Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right?
Oh, okay.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
Are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I get Mora means nothing here. Here, we use coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that's what the fortress...
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at after being away from the sunlight for so long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to
why didn't you answer?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is...
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupon?
Almost there. It's down through here.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fort? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed.
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex.
Wait! You know about it?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced to...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke. He sure...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe when you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the...
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you a...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, what?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're...
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You...
Welfare mule?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the... Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no goods.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be... But trade is always conducted by people. If nobody could even afford a meal in the whole... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here.
Right! Paimon sees your... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know, so instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you say...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace, Good morning.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you. In the fortress of Maripede, criminals usually
The production zone? What does it...
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place?
The fact that the fortress of Maripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough. As for what we produce, therefore, the fortress of Maripede is not only a place where criminals serve. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is...
It's nothing. But... Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find...
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance.
Oh, so the tour part...
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be some... I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask?
Well, this is our first time...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think...
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually... What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Oh, isn't that the meal box that only...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like...
Oh, you mean the meal? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that... I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? He seems healthy no matter how you look at it.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop work.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel...
No news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can...
But isn't the Fortress of Maripede in...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, in light of that, I am quite willing to go out. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life...